What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and haha, Bethesda just got hilariously trolled by some absolute mad lad. And if you haven't been following the Fallout first debacle, you're missing out on one of the best and most hilarious trash fires in video game history. Look, we all know the situation with Fallout 76. It's trash. It's been trash. It will continue to be trash. The only thing that Bethesda had put forth for the community was their Wastelanders update, which is something that promises to bring, I don't know, this crazy idea, NPCs to the game and actually make it more like a Fallout game over a year later, but they couldn't even get that delivered on time. They delayed that until Q1 after promising it in Q4 this year. But instead of working on Wastelanders, what have they been working on? Well, Fallout first. And before we get into this, just a quick word from this video's sponsor. Just a really quick word from this video's sponsor, Ridge Wallet. I've been using my Ridge Wallet for almost a month now, and I'm really glad I made the switch. It took a little bit to get used to not carrying around a billfold full of receipts and everything like that, but now everywhere I go, everything I need is super clean, ready to go. Ridge Wallet is highly reviewed. It has over 30,000 5-star reviews. They have a huge amount to choose from in terms of design, and you can also save 10% off your Ridge Wallet by using promo code QUARTERING10. Follow the link in the description below, pick out your wallet, use my promo code, save some cash. They have a satisfaction guarantee, so if you don't like it, you can always send it back. But based on my experience, I'm pretty sure you're going to be happy you made the switch. So before we get to the hilarious troll, here's the latest update on Fallout 76's premium servers. You know, the things that they're offering you that offer you a premium private server and awesome things like 1,500 atoms every month. For $100 a year or $13 a month, you get private worlds. Again, I understand that there should be a cost for a private server. I 100% understand that. Should it be $130 a year if you're paying for membership? No, it shouldn't be. And who knows? Maybe it's more expensive than I thought. But you knew that Bethesda figured out that if you wanted a private server, you were going to pay pretty much whatever they asked. So instead of giving people a fair price of maybe $30 a year or $40 a year, they went and charged $100 and threw in a bunch of trash like a scrap box, which doesn't even work. And even if it did work, it's only fixing a artificial problem that the game puts in place to sell you microtransactions. All right. You get a survival tent that's broken. You get 1,650 atoms. Why? It's like I'm paying you $13 a month and you're giving me $1.60 in atoms or whatever it is. How about just don't give me the atoms and give me a more reasonable price? Why should I have to buy items in your microtransaction store? I don't want it. But they put it in there anyway. Then you get the armor outfit and the emotes pack. Well, none of it works. The gaming industry is still trying to wrap its collective head around the sheer hilarious audacity of Bethesda charging $12.99 a month for Fallout First. Fallout 76 was a notoriously broken game at launch, but over time fixed itself and added content till it created a nice little niche community. A nice little niche community that Bethesda would like more money from. I knew that at least some segment of the population, however small, would indeed sign up for Fallout First, as again, some people are really into 76 now. But many of them are already regretting doing so. Shocking. Here's some of the issues promised exclusive content with this premium subscription, namely the introduction of private servers and limited scrap box to hold all your junk. Private servers. There are a few issues cropping up here. Fallout First players are finding that, quote, newly created world they might be heading into isn't actually new at all. Players are reporting dead NPCs, looted areas when they get in there, implying that they're not actually new instances, but instead reused old instances masquerading as a brand new private world. The, quote, private aspect is also up for debate. Players with big friends lists, i.e. merchants who sell player goods in the game, are finding that they can't prevent people from joining their private servers when they just want to relax and play it by themselves or with a few friends. Without some sort of, quote, invisible mode, Other players can see your instance and just join it. The Scrapbox. If you're looking forward to the unlimited storage of the Scrapbox 76 with the new Scrapbox perk of Fallout First, you definitely don't want to be using it just yet. Not only is it not working, but it's deleting the items that you put in there. Multiple players are reporting that they have deposited hundreds of units of scrap in these boxes, only to find that the box has eaten it. The scrap disappears from the instance and cannot be found again from relogging or anything. It's just gone. Players are not amused at the fact that you have now paid for the privilege of losing all your materials. And so far, does not seem to be any way to recover from any of this. So do not use these boxes until there is a clear fix for this. Why would you be... This is probably one of the more infuriating things. Storage. Artificially limiting it and then selling you a solution is not a cosmetic microtransaction. It's barely a quality of life one when you take into account the fact that it's a problem that the game itself creates for you on purpose. Given that both Bethesda and Fallout 76, it's no real surprise that these things aren't working as intended, and yet when you're rolling out a ludicrously priced premium service, you better make it work as intended and not do active harm to the players you've managed to convince to buy it. Good Lord, what's next? And that's according to Paul Tassi of Forbes.com. Now, for the best part. You know Bethesda, you'd think, hey, I'm sure they have like FalloutFirst.com and Fallout the number one ST and FIRST. They have all this stuff. They've picked up the Twitter profiles. That's somebody's job. Absolutely. Well, they didn't do it. If you go to FalloutFirst.com, you are greeted with a hilarious meme. Fallout FU first. First member effed. Private World, Scrapboxes, and more coming to Fallout 76 with Fallout FU. Ever since Fallout 76 launched, we have consistently done nothing to improve and evolve the experience based on your feedback. That's why we're excited to launch Fallout FU First, a premium butt-pounding membership that offers something dumb players have been asking for since launch. Private worlds for you and select itty friends, so we decide to put it behind a paywall. In addition, this huge feature, Fallout FU First, also includes a host of pointless items and cult bonuses, all of which you can find on my foreskin. And the best part, Fallout FU First is available to screw you right now. What's behind the paywall? We already know. Private worlds. The Terrible community has been begging for the ability to play alone in private worlds since before the launch of Fallout 76, like what a Fallout game should be. We begrudgingly announced that we are coming to the game with Fallout FU First and Fallout FU First Slave. You will now use your private server. It is completely up to you as long as we allow it. Invite up to 7 of your non-existent friends at the time, 8 people total per private world, to join you while we screw you over with our pay-to-win system. Or play completely solo. We know you like it that way anyway. All gameplay remains the same from adventure, cuckold mode, and characters entering Fallout FU First private worlds must be existing characters. Only dumbasses who bought this membership who owns the private world is required to be a Fallout FU First slave. Head into your private world, open your social menu. Once you're inside our buggy beta version of the game, start inviting your quote friends to kick off the pounding. You can also create a squad outside of your private world and switch to it to bring everyone along once, because everyone will do that. Should the idiot owner of the private world leave, the world will stay active as long as one of your other dumb players in the world is a slave. Private worlds will continue to evolve with stupid features such as expanding building areas, increased camp budgets, and workforce persistence. Everything you wanted, but at a price. We've also received a lot of questions about playing Fallout 76 with mods, and this, too, is something we'll just never add. 1,650 microtransaction points to pad my bottom line. With Fallout FU membership, you'll be able to receive a monthly bonus of 1,650 microtransaction points to use in the Atomic Shop on anything you want. Waste all your money on useless Atomic Shop items with worst value for money wasting bundle to date. Time to pay up. Finally pick up that outfit or icon you've been eyeing, or else we'll bill you for it. You deserve it, enduring this game for so long. As Fallout FU First Slave, you'll have access to exclusive discounts in Surprise Mechanics Shop. So not only will you be getting bonus microtransaction points every month, you'll get, quote, discounts and some stupid items to spend your money on. Scrap Box. As a slave in Fallout FU First, you'll also pay for access for your own private scrap box. Use the scrap box to store all your crafting components so they aren't taking up space in the stash box. Yay, pay to win. The scrap box has unlimited storage. Wait, seriously? So no need to worry about picking and choosing when it comes to hoarding scrap. The hookup tent. Drop the new hookup tent quickly to set up a forward operating base when you're roughing it out in the wilderness during your next adventure. The hookup tent comes complete with stash, sleeping bag, scrap box, cooking station, and even an instrument to help you blow hot air up your butt after camping after a day of exploring Appalachia. Once placed, it will soon act as a second fast travel point in addition to your main camp, giving you even more freedom to travel. The lazy version of the Ranger armor outfit. Explore in a discount version of the Not-So-Ranger outfit available for Fallout FU First slaves. Icons and emotes pack. Seriously? This is a main feature? Show off your money-burning membership status with the stupid Fallout FU First player icons and emotes. This stupid membership, Fallout FU First, will be available as a 1-month waste of your money membership, or you can purchase in a yearly cash burning pile for a 36% discount over a monthly waste your money rate shown on our website. If you cancel your slave membership or it expires, you'll still be able to access any microtransaction points you've received as well as resource stored in your scrap box if we don't delete them first. Cancellation will be effective from the end of your current membership term or whenever we stop stealing your money. As with everything we do for Fallout 76, we will continue to think of our bleeding bottom line first, ignore your feedback, and improve the pay-to-win services over the months and years to come. So please shut up and just take it. Your friends at Bethesda. The absolute mad lad or mad lads that put this together, a tip of the hat to you. I enjoyed reading it, and I enjoy covering Fallout 76 because it is a never-ending laugh fest. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.